Hello again, everybody. Today, this is day 13, so Friday. And if you're watching this, I ask that you pray for me. At 5 o'clock Friday morning, this morning, I will be going in for a procedure on my kidney. This is the fourth time we've gone in there. The last three times I haven't been able to do what they've needed to do because there's always a complication. So just pray that God gives me patients, but also that He provides what the doctors need today so that they can do what they need to do. All right, day 13. God is my strength. How convenient, right? Um, that's not convenient. That's just God. That's how He works. Habakkuk 3:19 says, "The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights." Habakkuk's journey began with deep questions, uncertainty, and fear. He wrestled with the injustice and suffering of what he saw all around him, wondering why God seemed so silent and slow to act. But by the end of his journey, we see this transformation, not in the circumstances are the same, but in his perspective. I kind of tell when I work with kids, I put the positive Priscilla glasses on. So Habakkuk put his positive Priscilla glasses on, right? He his complaints have turned into confidence, and his doubts into declaration, and his fear into faith. This verse is a powerful reminder that God is our strength. Habakkuk does not claim that he has figured everything out or that life has become easy. Instead, he acknowledges that his strength does not come from himself, but it comes from the Lord. We often try to push through these difficulties on our own, relying on our own wisdom, our own skills, our own determination. But sooner or later, we find ourselves exhausted, discouraged, overwhelmed, or making bad choices. The truth is, we are never meant to carry life's burdens alone. God is supposed to be our source of strength. He is the one who enables us to endure and overcome and thrive in the hardest of seasons. Think about moments in your life when you felt weak and weary and unsure of the next step. What if instead of striving in your own power, you leaned into God's strength? When we surrender our struggles to Him, He provides the supernatural endurance and courage and peace. Habakkuk's imagery of a deer is significant. So, in the ancient world, deer were known for their agility, stability, and ability to climb rocky, dangerous terrain with ease. They would navigate steep cliffs and high places without stumbling. This is a picture of what God does for us. When we face challenges that seem insurmountable for us, God makes our feet steady. When life feels like an uphill battle, God gives us the endurance to keep climbing. When we feel like we are about to fall, God strengthens us to stand firm. The heights symbolize not just difficult seasons, but also spiritual growth. The higher places God is calling us to, sometimes we resist the climb because it's hard. But God is leading us upward. He does not promise this life free of struggles, but He does promise that we will not walk alone. No matter what you are facing today, you do not have to rely on your own strength, whether it's a season of grief, uncertainty, or overwhelming responsibility. God is with you, equipping you for the journey ahead. Like a deer on the heights, He will give you sure footing, even when the path seems steep and treacherous. So, what difficult mountains are you facing right now? How can you rely on God's strength instead of your own? And what would it look like for you to trust God, to make your steps secure, even in an uncertain season? Here's my prayer for you today. Lord, you are our strength. When we feel weak, remind us that we do not have to rely on our own power. Help us to walk with confidence, knowing that you will carry us through every challenge. Teach us to trust you in the difficult places and strengthen our faith as we follow you. So as you go through your day, I pray that you remember um, uh, that God doesn't give us more than we can handle. Um, and just to kind of start looking ahead, we are going to start looking into other verses that connect us back to Habakkuk, and how they connect to Habakkuk. So again, have a great Friday, and I will see you tomorrow.